Our next inductee from our coaches category is Willie Fritz from Mules football. Willie Fritz builds winners, and he has done it everywhere he has been as a head coach, most certainly at Central Missouri. He became the Mules head coach in 1997 after winning 2 junior college national titles at Glenn College in Texas. He went 5-6 in his first season at UCM, but 3 of those losses were in overtime, so he could easily have had an 8-3 season that first year. From that season, the Mules went on to produce 11 winning seasons in the next 12 years, with at least 7 wins in each of those 11 winning seasons. His total of 97 wins at UCM makes him the winningest football coach in Mules history. He guided the Mules through their first NCAA Division II Playoff bid in 2002 and an MIAA Championship in 2003. His teams produced some of the most exciting and enjoyable wins in UCM history. A thrilling 23-20 overtime win over Pittsburgh State in 2002 that clinched that first NCAA playoff bid, and the unbelievable 83-21 win over the Gorillas in 2005, just to name 2. 11 of the guys who played for him, including today's inductee DeMarco Cosby, already are in the UCM Hall of Fame, as are 2 of his teams, the 2001 and 2002 Mules squads. His success at UCM drew the attention of Sam Houston State, and while there, Willie produced a 40-15 record that included a pair of trips to the national championship game in your division. A 2-year stint at Georgia Southern produced a 17-7 record that included a conference title and a bowl game. Willie is now the head coach at Tulane University, and while Tulane did not have a winning season this year, I think you could bet a sizable amount of money that they will have one in a very short amount of time with Willie as head coach. Now let's enjoy a video tribute to Coach Willie Fritz.
I'm Shawn Jones, and joining me to kick off a new season of Sportspage is Mules football coach Willie Fritz. Coach, welcome back to the show.
Great to be here, Shawn.
Well, it's your 13th season opening edition of Sportspage. You're number 13 at the helm of Fighting Mules football, but I had the privilege of going to your last practice before the season opener last week, and you had the unbridled enthusiasm of a 25-year-old coach talking to your guys. So I can tell, even though it's year 13 and you're now a veteran, it's still a very exciting time of the year for you.
Well, it really is. For a football coach, or any coach in particular, the beginning of the season really helps get you rejuvenated, and we're very excited about this upcoming year.
Willie was a very detail-oriented coach. I mean, his special teams were outstanding. That was one of his major attributes, and he coached them. And people always talked about the little called checkerboard he had on the sideline. All the players would get on a dot before they went in for special teams to make sure everybody was assembled. His defenses were very good. He coached the game with every detail in mind, because obviously we all know any of the 3 phases of the game can lose you a game.
You know, I think a few things make Willie Fritz a great football coach. Number 1, great energy every day, a tremendous organization. He's one of the most organized people I've ever been around in my life. He's a great recruiter. You look at the players that he brought to Central Missouri, Keegan Coleman, Lee Thompson, Todd DeVoe, Rod Green, Colston Weatherington, Delaney Walker. I mean, I just named Hall of Famers and NFL guys, just tremendous football players. Tremendous defensive coach. His teams always swarmed to the football, ran to the ball. Willie's a competitor. I always joke that he was the most intimidating 5'11", 175-pound man on earth, and he's a loyal person. He's loyal to his players, his coaches, people that are around him, and I think that's an important trait. But I think all those things are what makes Willie Fritz a great coach.
Coach Fritz took us to the next level of putting us on the national stage in the playoffs and the postseason. Taking us to the Mineral Water Bowl in 2001 kind of put us in a postseason mode, and that carried into 2002, which was our first appearance in the national playoffs against Northern Colorado. So I think taking us from a conference level team to a national level team, and then providing a consistent basis of 7 wins or more every season was his impact.
That's the thing. Willie Fritz is a winner. He came to NCAA Division II. He had 11 winning seasons and a lot of firsts in program history. Did tremendous things and left as the winningest coach in Mules football history. That's Willie Fritz. He just rebuilds, wins, and is consistent and does things at a very high level everywhere he goes.
Football's a hard sport. You know, you got a lot of people, you got a lot of moving parts. to keep going in one direction. You know, he did a great job of setting the framework and the groundwork to get the program back on track, and he's done a great job since he's left here.
He's the winningest coach in football history here, and he's done a fabulous job of not only coaching young men, but developing young men so that they'll be very productive after college, not only as people in the workforce, but also husbands and fathers.
Well, Willie Fritz is a great man. He is a good person every day. Willie Fritz treats people the right way. Again, Willie, very, very organized, but cared about the people who invested in his program. And I think that is something that, you know, hopefully I learned from him. Just a great person. I think I can't understate the energy that he brought to work every single day. A lot of people can't do that.
Well, I really enjoy coaching. That's what I really like to do. I like the practices actually more than I do the games, where you get to see a guy improve. Also, the other gratifying part of the job is being able to go back and visit with guys that played with you years before, or talk with them and find out about them having children, getting married, new jobs, different things like that. So I think the relationships and also helping a guy become a better football player.
Willie, I'd like to congratulate you on your induction to the University of Central Missouri Hall of Fame. You and Susan and your family were great impacts, not only on University of Central Missouri athletics, but the Warrensburg community in general. You're truly missed, but we wish you and your family all the best in the future, and again, congratulations.
Coach Fritz, I want to personally thank you for bringing me to Warrensburg, Missouri and the University of Central Missouri, and congratulate you on being inducted to the University of Central Missouri Sports Hall of Fame. Congratulations, and have a fantastic day.
Willie Fritz, Coach Studhorse, as I called you for many years, congratulations. So happy for you, so well-deserved. Wish I could be there today to celebrate the day with you, but so happy for you and your All-American coaches family, Susan and Wes and Laney and Brooke. You know, good things happen to good people, and you deserve it. Very proud to have you in the Hall of Fame in my alma mater, my friend, and proud of what you did for Central Missouri, and certainly happy for you now. Go Mules and roll Wave.